Ahoy hoy, I'm B-Side Berto. Welcome to another episode of Elk Boulder on Settlement Survival, a strategy city builder game by Gleamer Studio. These episodes of Elk Boulder are a series of screenshots of my gameplay. Starting episode 2 off, the dock just finishes as a boat's coming down the river. This is how close it was to when it got finished to where the boat was, but it didn't register it and went right by it. I built it too late. This one's my fault. I prioritized the town hall so it did go quick, and it is built and ready for the immigrants when they do arrive. And until then, I continue just building homes. Last year was the first year I had the farm set up, and I got 800 from it last year. I do put down another standard farm right next to it for peas. The first technology point for this episode of Elk Boulder, and I get the herbalist hut. 10 immigrants arrive, and we accept them in. I begin to build a bridge over the river. My town acquired another seed. This one was oats. I put the herbalist hut more towards the fishing dock area, just to put it out of the way. I may move this one later on. I've been getting herbs from the gatherer's hut, so I do have a good amount in stock to be making medicinal powder. And another seed I get is coffee. I'm really happy with this one because I use coffee for most of my trade. A traveling merchant rolls through Elk Boulder, and I sell some mushrooms on the cheap. I finally put down a smithy. Many of the citizens need tools, and I waited too long for this, but it is built. North of the city center, I put a cemetery next to the mountain area I'm calling Elk Boulder. I put down a tailor as well. And here's a look at my farms. You can see what they did last year compared to this year. Here's rice, and here's peas. The pea farm, this is the first year for its operation. This is what my fishing dock is pulling in from last year to this year. Elk Boulder reached 50 citizens, so we get an administrator. And out of these two choices, I pick efficiency of processing structures. With the bridge built, I start sending citizens over and clearing out some of this land. I have a quarry going for stone, but I need the iron until I get a mine built. I continue to build homes in the first city center. I put down 2 orchards, both for coffee, on the bend of the river down here. Like I did in my last build, my plan is to use coffee seeds as my primary trading resource. A merchant ship comes. This is our first merchant ship for Elk Boulder. I trade fireworks and some rice for domestic fuel and some ceremonial bread. We get another technology point. I should be using it on mining to put down a mine to get iron, but instead I put it on farming efficiency. Farming efficiency improves the speed of sowing and harvest. While I was playing it for this episode, a bunch of lanterns did come down the river, and every time I clicked on it knowing I was going to get food out of it. And I got 99 dumplings multiple times, 99 rice cakes multiple times, and a few times I got fireworks from it, which I'm using to trade at the dock. With the benefit of getting rice and peas early from my standard farms and the constant food coming from these on top of the fishing dock and the gatherer's hut, I have not had a problem with food early on in this build. I've been putting down a series of storage yards all over the main place, one by the fishing dock, one by the quarry, and now I put one down by my orchards down here. And I have it set up for it's only going to hold coffee. Down the road, I'll add other things to it, but right now I want to see how much coffee they will hold in this size of a storage yard, which I believe is 6x6. I need to get a water reservoir going, but I don't have that technology yet, so I just put down a big well somewhere in the area to put more water in. Water has been an issue so far in this build. And I've been having people sick lately, and I've never seen it last that long before. It said that they were sick from drinking raw water, and I completely forgot to do this. It's usually one of the first things I do is change the policy to not drink it. And I totally forgot to, and I've been having people sick from it. So I go in my policy through the town hall and finally change it. A trail imager comes through and actually offers something of value. I don't mind selling wood off this early because it's such early in the build that most of the forest around me is still there and I can get wood if needed. And from it, I get over 3,000 coins, which I'll take in a heartbeat. And just as I'm about to close out the episode, my hunter's hut got turkey. I pretty much built the town right on a turkey point, so I was just waiting for this. It's just a matter of time. There are buffalo roaming around, so I believe that will be the next one. And we're going to end episode 2 in the spring of year 5. We'll take a quick look around and see how Elk Boulder is developing now. More up north in the corner of the map, I put a cemetery by the little mountain area, and I just put down a forester's hut that's not built yet. I added a smithy next to the quarry. This is a makeshift industrial area until I build one on the other side of the river where I had built the bridge. I got 2 coffee orchards slowly developing, and a storage yard specifically for it. I've been using my dock more to hold some goods. I have so much rice and so much peas, I'm already starting to put some in the dock. And compared to last game, this is way earlier than I'm used to, so I'm going to be getting more from the dock, more from merchant ships, hopefully in this build. I had just gotten turkey for an animal, and I do have a bonus resource point for it on the map. This grassland will help pastures increase by 50%, so hopefully in the next episode, I'll be putting down pastures for those turkeys. And I'm thinking in the next couple episodes, when I put down another marketplace, I may use a small marketplace on the other side where I built that bridge, so I can start putting mines down by these mountains and turn this area into more of an industrial area. Stay tuned for the next episode where we keep expanding. Hopefully I can put down some turkey and get the coffee going for trading. Thanks for watching Elk Boulder episode 2. Take care and have a good one.